Welcome, welcome everybody, wherever you are. And today's on her live just now, and we are gonna have this a few minutes past 9. Joshua, you're first. You are always first. Cupid's touch. Hi, how are you both doing? I hope you had a very good Saturday and the weekend looking very exciting. And tomorrow being a special day for the females, the mothers. And I know persons' homes are buzzing. So people are probably going to go out or just have a quiet day. Yeah, I was on. Yeah. Cupid, um, I did a silent live a few nights ago. And then I came on the night after and I don't remember what it because there's so much things that is going on. And if I wasn't careful tonight, maybe I would not have been able to come on. But I said no. I was on last night and I was doing some praise and worship, some singing, and quite a few persons come and go. It was very nice. And tonight, I know it's Saturday night vibes and persons busy cleaning up the houses. But I always say, whatever you're doing, you don't have to be glued sitting before the phone or the television. You can also do your chores and give a listening ear to Auntie D, right? So maybe you missed me. And I came on Thursday afternoon. Was it Thursday afternoon? Yeah, I think so. Wednesday. Wednesday. Yeah. Yeah, I came on Wednesday. Yeah, and it was the first ever. I went up to about somewhere after 11:30 last night. I came on about 10:30. Yes, I'm happy to see you too, and I hope you've been doing well with yourself. And I know that Gabriel, I like the surname Joshua. Joshua is doing well too. How are you guys doing? I am still working on my watch hours. So that's why I say I have to do the live more. You know, come and do the live more. And sometimes, it's the first time I was doing the silent live. And it's not that I really like it, but when you're so bogged down with so many things to do, you don't know how to share yourself. I think it's a helpful way. Hi, Frogger. How are you doing? I think it's a helpful way to do the silent live, right? I see. Josiah. Okay. Well, I I am just what should I say? I have so much things on hand to do, and I have to work. So I don't sew, and I would have to go and get a dress. But because sometimes I just make do with what I have, but sometimes I treat myself, right? Right? And I look forward so much to being on the live. Guys, it's like you are my family. If I don't come and even I'm tired, it lingers in my brain. Even I was doing the silent live, I come and I try to peep and I said, oh, somebody said asking if I was okay. Because maybe they thought I was not well. And I said, my God, I cannot be in both places at the same time. So I let it run for a while. And somehow I noticed a lot of persons are doing silent live. But I look at it to say, yeah, I'm telling you the truth. If you are pushing with your channel, you're going to realize that as long as you have a channel, you're going to see it. Because you see what makes it so interesting, Cupid, we don't know when or if we will ever see each other in person. When I looked this evening, I was saying to someone, I have friends from Ireland, Scotland, China, Russia, Philippine Islands, Germany, Canada, you name the places, in the Caribbean, all over England, all different places. Or some place in Africa, Pakistan, all around the place. Even if they may not be really living there, while they're on the live with me, but maybe they could be descendants. I take it like that from those places. And I said to myself, people from even inside the United States here in New York, Georgia, Florida, Louisiana, it brings in a wide cross section. Oh, Thanos, you have a way of changing on me. Be careful. All right. How are you feeling now? We are from the old England. You are from Connecticut. Okay. I'm a Jamaican and I've been living here for the past few years. Okay, Thanos, I'm going to make a note of it so I don't lose it, right? It is so nice when you're able to interact with persons. Yeah. And then, even when you do that too, if you're not a sociable person, you're going to have problems. And having a channel, you have to be very sociable, right? You have to be very social because nobody will want to come with you. And even when you're talking to persons, they can feel you. I'm talking to some persons when I go on their live and I feel their energy. Thank you, Triple X. I feel their energy, and some people, again, I have to respect their culture. Yeah, you have to and that is something important. I'm sitting on some people's live, and they are speaking a total different language that I cannot comprehend. But what I do, I still sit there and they will alternate with some English and I can understand a little. And then they're gone back in their own native tongue. What am I to do? I'm not going to run away from the channel. I sit there because when you go on different channels, take it from me, guys, you are able to get more subscribers. I I don't mind doing shorts. Shorts always tend to go viral. I have one child, I have a son. Shorts tend to go viral. But at the end of the day, with shorts, you either get subscribers or views. And to me, watch hours are more important. Hi, I love the birds. How are you doing? I'm here. I'm here. Hope you're good. Hope you're having a good time. And I hope your day went well. And I know you're all seeing Mother's Day before me, but I'll wait. I'll wait. Happy Mother's Day to you too. So, when you go on other people, I've been on some live, like over in Africa. I've been in the Philippines, in Germany on their lives. I don't know the language. And some persons look as if they cannot speak the English, but they try. And, although I don't speak their language, I still find it interesting to sit and listen. One may say it's a waste of time, but no, it's not a waste of time. And I will make my comment in English. And, because if you just go there, okay, Cupid, bye, I'll see you tomorrow. If you just go on a channel and because they're speaking a different language and you run away, you're not helping the channel to grow and you're not helping yourself to grow either. Because while you're on that channel, you're able to get some subscribers to your channel, right? And the most important thing is some keywords that you have to put on those persons' channel. So even if they don't speak your language, they will identify some keywords like thanks or please or sorry or subscriber, some keywords there. And it helps you because if we were only to relate to persons who speak only our own language, it wouldn't have been interesting. It wouldn't have been, and I'm enjoying mixing with persons from other cultures speaking different languages. I sit on the platform sometimes for 15, 20 minutes. Yes, and yeah, yeah, we're all celebrating Mother's Day tomorrow. When I didn't have a child and when Mother's Day come, I was so upset. I was so miserable. I said, I need to, at that time, I wasn't even thinking of assisting, assisting other children. I would, but not in the way that one should. And when persons who, when I didn't have any children, would wish me happy Mother's Day, I felt embarrassed that they have to tell me that. But I've learned along the way that whether or not you have a child, as long as you have shown some motherly affection, it does help. And if we do that throughout the year, then when that day comes for celebration, they will remember and say, "Hi, lovely birds, happy Mother's Day. Hi, cupids, happy Mother's Day." And even the males too. That's why I don't leave out the males, because if you are being mother to boys, maybe in your community or in your home, you want them to say happy Mother's Day too. And then you have another time now when it's the father's time, right? So I think this weekend is going to be a fabulous weekend. And some person may not be happy because they may have had miscarriages, they may have lost their children, maybe through accident, sickness, or but lose them, and it brings back sad memories. You know, so in everything we do, some amount of sadness do set in. If it's Christmas, you're going to miss some members of your family. If it's Easter, anniversary, birthday, people married and sometimes they are divorced, they are separated, they becomes unhappy. You know, so many things. So I look at this aspect of YouTube, meeting persons online, and we respect each other's culture, yeah, and respect each other's privacy. So I don't try to dig into somebody for them to give me private information. No, you know. So we have to know how far to go far, and how far we allow persons to go, because we are not going to expose ourselves to any dangers, right? But I think this weekend is a special weekend, man, because what? Everybody's shopping. They are buying teddy bears. They are buying flowers. I see they're buying a lot of things and gifts and wrapping and wrapping. And I know some are going to make reservations at the restaurants or the clubs or wherever. Have some time with their mothers. Take them out. Spend the time at home for those who are children and cannot go out. Take them out. They can do something and they can help. When I was a child, I helped to prepare the dinner. I tried to do everything. I try so much. Well, I was the only child. There were 8 of us, two persons. And we tried to do everything. And we go on paper and we draw and we write Happy Mother's Day and color it with crayons and give it to our. Sometimes we put together and buy some little underwear, some little things that we know that sometimes when they get, why you wasting money like that? You should never have done that. But that's what we save out of our lunch money. And we did it out of love. And sometimes they will say, but what is this? You will save money out of your lunch money and go and buy this for your mother. Boy, and what they would do to go and tell their friend, boy, my daughters put together and buy some things and I couldn't believe it. They feel good. They treasure it. And when we get this, guys, we are happy. Some people give expensive gifts and some give cheap gifts. But if you give the gift that you can afford, the receiver knows that's what you can afford. They will appreciate it. But if you know that you can afford something better than what you're giving, and the receiver knows, they tend to have a little uncomfortable feeling. But on the other hand, I believe I didn't owe them anything, and if they chose to give me something, I should appreciate it. I should appreciate it. Whatever is given to you, appreciate it. That's how I think. But some people are selfish. They will neither give anything. They would neither even say anything. They say, oh, I didn't remember today was Mother's Day. Even that, they forget. They become so mean. They would not even say Happy Mother's Day to somebody. You know. But that's how life is. So we don't sit and cry over spilled milk. we move up, and we learn, and we try to help the others coming along. So we help our children, our grandchildren, encourage them to look at these things and tell their parents, Happy Mother's Day, Happy Birthday, Happy Anniversary, Happy New Year's. Those are things. Those are ways we can show love. We may not have the money to buy the thing that we want to give, but we can show love. Show love. Say something extra nice, something kind, some kind words, and let somebody smile. Imagine a person who is living alone and their husband is passed on, or their children they don't have any children, they're just living a little lonely life, and everybody come and go, and nobody say happy anniversary, nobody say Merry Christmas, nobody say happy holiday. Come on, that would be sad. That would be sad. But I think, the way how we relate to people will give persons the space to relate back to us. But we must not give to get. Must give and not looking to expect anything, because the person who you give to may not be the person to give you back. Somebody else will. I remember some time ago, I was in a type of game that they call cheery game, which is at Christmas you exchange gifts at Christmas time. So those gifts has to come to us. We agree at a certain amount of money. So nobody should go over unless they want to, but we have a ceiling amount. And you know that you can buy one gift with that amount of money, and somebody can take that same amount of money and buy several things and package as a gift. And you have some people, they look at it and say, oh, this person will give me one gift, maybe a bottle of perfume or a bottle of wine or something. And the other one got a box full of things. So maybe the one who gives the box full of things realizes the things that you may need and surprise you. Whereas somebody may think you need just a cologne because you have everything. And then you're not comfortable. People saying they don't want the gift, so they start to take back the gift that they give to it. It was one confusion and embarrassment. And they take back their gift. So everybody just have taken their own gifts to their house because they think that their gift was more expensive. But when you're doing that sort of game, you have to identify a need with the person. So you buy according to the person's need. So you're there now and you check it out. You know that this person needs a punch bowl. You try to quiz the person smartly. You don't let them know that you're doing. They may need a punch bowl. They may need a crock pot. They may need a food processor, something. Surprise them with that. So they won't have to go and buy it. But some people go and buy some little nonsense and then come and give them, then they're not happy. Yeah. So that's how it is. And tonight I know most persons are on the town, relaxing, having a vibes with their special significant other. So they may not be able to really come on the live because, being Mother's Day now, tomorrow, people are doing their last minute shopping and hiding their gifts so that mother doesn't see it until tomorrow. So you know that they are busy wrapping up and packaging. Mother must not see the gift until the day. Maybe at the breakfast table, at the lunch table, or the dinner table. They choose the time and everybody's going to be there. It is fun. It's a nice thing. Recognize our mothers. Recognize our mothers. It's very important. It's nice. Share your point. What do you think? Share your point, man. What do you think? What do you think? You can like up the live. Thumbs up the live, man. And you can tap your screen. Give your screen 2 taps. and you see the tapping move, or you just touch the thumbs up button, like up the live, and give me your views. What was it like in your time? You don't have to say everything. What was it like? How did you find Mother's Day? What was it like? Were your parents in any way receptive? Did they want you to get anything? Did you have any money to buy anything? Did you have to fold your exercise book page, take out a page, and write and draw and color on it? What did you do? Or did you go and try to even cook the dinner, help to wash the rice or the peas, try to see, help her in the kitchen and say, okay, mommy, go and sit down. And mommy will say, oh no, I'm not leaving you in the kitchen. Okay, mommy, sit right here. And you try to help. What do you do? What was it like? Did you have fun? I tried to get you to tell me, man. Did you have? I had fun, but you know that we eventually become tired because we take away our mother's work. So by the time we should ready to have dinner, everybody run away now because they are tired. So we have to wash up again and clean up. We say, "Oh, mother, you have a lot of work to do." But what was it like in your time? What did you do? What did you do? Let's sit back and look at it now. What did you do? Did you just let it go by? Maybe you were not living with your mother, but did you try to say, I love you, mother? Even on, you would not wait only to say it on Mother's Day, but you would have at least tried to say it other times. But on that special day, did you try to say, Happy Mother's Day, mother? I hope you're happy today. I'm happy to have you around. Many persons have lost their mother. I lost my mom. She passed on in 2007, right? And that's every day is like it was yesterday. I don't know, but it's like she was just taken away, right? Everything. And even 2 days ago, I was talking about her. There are things that I do, and certain things bring back memory. Even Mother's Day, you know. I was hug her up and say, Happy Mother's Day, Ma. We always call her Mama. Happy Mother's Day, Mama. I hope you have a good day today. We are going to be in the kitchen, so you go and just take your shower and sit down and sleep. And then she would sort of chase us away, because she don't want us to be in the kitchen. But we are careful, and she sort of gave us a little space so we could assist her in the kitchen. You know, yeah. I know that we are all big people. We might not have children of our own, but maybe we could have reached out to somebody and they would have recognized us even more. No. But if we are not reaching out to anybody, we are not helping anybody, there could be a child who has lost his or her mother and nobody pay any attention. So can you imagine that child would feel like, no, not having a mom around because she may have passed through maybe illness or, in an accident or something. And some people, the day the child is born, the mother may have passed on for some reason or the other, so the child grows up without a mother. So there are many ways, we have to look at it and try to bring comfort to other persons because we have to show love, show that we care. Sometimes I look around to see if I have any role, but as big as I am, if I have anybody that would look at as a role model. But where I'm at, they are only young people, so I can only encourage them. Hmm. Yeah, I see I have one person with me, and I don't know how far I'm going to go with the live, but I'm going to go until I think I can't go anymore. I don't really. It's Saturday night and it's not very late, so I would hang on a little. And persons, feel free. Come on, I have company. Come in and say something. and to be so attentive. She wants to hear people's views, what they think. I know most churches today would have had a little program for mothers. You know, they may not go very deep into it, but at least recognize them. Recognize them. Mothers are important, just like fathers. Both of them come together, make one. They both make one. They can't be me or you without a mother or a father. So we must be caring for our mothers, or let me say for our parents. In the Bible it says, children, obey your parents in the Lord, for this is right. And your parents are your mother and your father. And if you don't have a mother and a father, you may have a grandmother and a grandfather, or an aunt or somebody, cousin, or friend, somebody, who, or a guardian of some sort, who takes the role of your mother. Right? Mhm. So here we are on the eve of our 2025 Mother's Day coming up in a matter of hours. What I know tomorrow, no, you're gonna have persons sending Mother's Day greeting all over social media. Happy Mother's Day, this and different types of pictures depicting a mother's love. And then you find that you're going to be so caught up that you won't have any time to do anything until in the afternoon. And some people, they are not able to even be a part of the fanfare until they have easily finished having their nice meal at the table with their mother and having their mother gracing at the table. It's so nice. It's so nice. But I'm saying that when your mother has passed on, it is hard. It's very, very hard. The memories are sad because there's so much that you want to do, but she's no more. So we have to move past that bridge. We can't stay. We have to move because there's the water under the bridge, so to go over it. And look at others and encourage others. hmm Yes, my people. I'm into the first half an hour. I'm going to see how far we can go. I'm not seeing any comments or anything from anybody. Persons are silent. Is it that you don't have anybody to say Happy Mother's Day to? But there must be something nice about, even if you didn't have a mother. What about your relationship to other persons that you have met who have been kind to you? I don't want to believe that everybody you meet in life so far has been very unkind and haven't been treating you well. There must be somebody somehow. What do you think? Share your views, man. Don't be shy. I want us to share. I want us to talk. Just talk back to each other. I'm looking. I'm expecting. I'm hoping to see somebody make that point. But if you don't make a point, it means that you did not have a happy childhood, and I don't want to say that outrightly. And you don't want to tell any lies on yourself. So you prefer not to say anything. I understand all of that too. And some persons really had some very awful mothers. Treat them very unkind, even some stepmothers. Treat them very harsh. So they prefer not to say anything because they may just get heated and angry. You know? I know, so I won't press you. I just let it flow. There's a song that I know that I'm going to come to my mind in a short while. For the 9 months I carried you, growing inside me, no charge. Remember that song, guys? Oh Lord, it's a very strong song. And if it's not played any other time, I hear it a lot on Mother's Day. There's no charge, son, and all the things that she has done for her child, her son. He didn't recognize it. He went on and forget about her and leave her. And all she can think of is the memories. Can you imagine? Children do that to their parents when they finish college and they're in good jobs and they're integrated into society. They don't regard, hi Lucy, they don't regard their mothers. Most time, they don't regard them anymore. They're into another social background, another set of, they're up the strata. So they don't business with them. And the poor mothers would have worked several jobs to keep them in school, keep them in college, so they can get a profession. And sometimes some of these mothers become so broken-hearted that they just, some go crazy and some just get heart attack. I remember somebody was going to a graduation and they didn't want her there, but she forced her way just the same in what she had. And when she saw how the son was going up and getting the honors and those things, she went outside and cried because the son saw her and did not care about her while other persons were having their parents up there taking pictures. It was somebody who saw her outside crying, asked her, what's the problem? And she didn't want to say, but she eventually did. I didn't know that they went straight to the guy and put him down and let him feel so embarrassed. He had to go and apologize to his mom. So sometimes you have to have somebody in the gap. Somebody in the gap to help. Yes, Warren. Happy to have you on. How was your day today if you're still there? I know you're giving me a shout out and you're soon gone. How was your day? Was it good? Are you looking forward to tomorrow? Are you looking forward to tomorrow? It seems as if I'm not going to have anybody giving me much talking, and I'm going to press on. I'm going to press on until I can hear somebody, because I know somebody's going to come. Nobody's going to bed early tonight, I can tell you that. People are just going to be up trying to get things out of the way for tomorrow. So I'm going to hang on a little more. No charge through the hours and the holidays. There's no charge. There's no charge, son. When you add it all up, the full cost of my love is no charge, no charge. Okay, 9 months you have the person here. You eat, you drink, and that sometimes the pregnancy make you sick. And even to delivery, sometimes people dies in childbirth. And you do all of that, and you gave him your breast, or you gave him the formula. You care for him, change his clothes, change his diaper, let him look fresh and nice. And at the end of it all, he became unthankful. How can you really do a situation like that? Oh, it's hard. It's heartbreaking. Really, really heartbreaking. So that's why I think we should sow good seed with our children. Sow good seed. Treat them well and tell them the way. Treat them well and show them the way so they will understand. Because sometimes we teach them and they're not understanding, And you wonder what is it that they cannot understand? What is preventing them? But sometimes they are with their peers, and their peers are of a certain background, so they don't want to be recognized with you now because you're not in their peers' brackets. Hmm? Happy Mother's Day. 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 Happy Mother's Day, everybody. Enjoy your Mother's Day gift, whatever it is. Enjoy it all. Let me see if I had any new person on. Oh, Triple X. What one say his name is Frogger556. Frogger. Frogger556. Yeah, Triple X. And Joshua was first. Okay. We go a little more. We can go a little more. Jesus, it's not a song for the mothers. If I could hear my mother pray again, oh glad I'd be, her wonder voices then. So glad I'd be, would mean so much to me. If I could hear my mother pray again, if I could hear my mother pray again, how glad I'd be, how simple life would be. So glad to be, so wonderful to me. If I could hear my mother pray again. If I could hear my mother pray again, how glad I'd be, as it would mean so much to me. Right? The Bible says, children, obey your parents, as I said, honor your mother and your father, that your days may be long upon the land, which means that we are to do what we can to the best of our ability for our mother and our father. And even when they are gone out of this life, we should have some respect for our elders. We should show some respect to our elders. Happy day tomorrow, everybody. Have a wonderful, happy Mother's Day. And no matter what, whether you get a gift or not, give the Lord thanks for another day, another year. So many persons have passed on and will not experience 2025 Mother's Day. So you're here, tomorrow comes, you wake up, look to the God above and tell him thanks. And advise your children too, because they need to know that example. You need to set that example. So when they have their families, they can show them and teach them. Because too many times our children are misled because we fail to guide them in certain regards. And they become misled because they don't have that basis to hold on to, that basic foundation. If we don't put it in, look at it. If a whole house is being built without a good foundation, what happens to the house after a while? It collapses. The foundation has to be very good, very strong. So when we build good foundation in our children, They will be able, even if they forget some things are going to come back to memory. Some things are going to come back. Therefore, they'll be able to pass it on to their children. So we're having a busy, busy weekend. Busy, busy weekend. Mother's Day weekend. Oh my Lord. People shopping, shopping, shopping. Everybody busy, busy. Be thankful. Be thankful. Happy Mother's Day, yeah. Happy Mother's Day, yeah. Happy Mother. Happy Mother's Day, yeah. Happy Mother's Day, yeah. Happy Mother's Day, everybody. Happy weekend. Have a wonderful Mother's Day. Okay, I'm still hanging in there. I'm still hanging on. I know that whenever I say I'm leaving, persons always come close to the time. So I'm not in any rush. I am not in any rush. I'm just have some energy where I can stay on a little longer tonight. Have some energy. There's a song I'm gonna sing for all our beautiful mothers that are on live. And I see I have two persons. I don't know if they are male or female, but I'm gonna sing this song on my mind. I'm gonna sing it, man. We speak of the realms of the blessed, the country so bright and so fair, and oft are its glories confessed. But what must it be to be there? We speak of its freedom from sin, from sorrow, temptation, and care, from trials without and within. But what must it be to be there? Let me find it. I want to be sure. It's a beautiful song. I'm trying to find it. Right, I find it now. Yeah, right, I find it. We speak of the realms of the blessed, that country so bright and so fair, and oft are its glories confessed. But what must it be to be there? We speak of its pathway of gold, its walls decked with jewelry so rare, its wonders and pleasures untold. But what must it be to be there? We speak of its freedom of sin, from sorrow, temptation, and care, from trials without and within. But what must it be to be there? We speak of its service of love, of the rose which the glorified wear, of the church of the firstborn above. But what must it be to be there? Or morning is all at an end when, raised by the life-giving word, we see the new city descend, adorned as a bride for her Lord. The city so holy and clean, no sorrow can breathe in the air, no gloom of affliction or sin, No shadow of evil is there. Do thou midst temptation and woe, for heaven my spirit prepare, and shortly I also shall know, and feel what it is to be there. Then o'er the bright fields we shall roam, in glory celestial and fair, with saints and with angels at home, and Jesus himself will be there. Guys, even if you're home now, is without your mother, and as I've been watching the news, some homes are without their child or their children. Even yesterday, I saw on the news where this child again was found in a barrel, upside down, and her head totally severed. I don't know what is happening. There was one that happened in Guyana some weeks ago, all over the places. And can you imagine those children would have been very much happy and want to be around with their mothers for Mother's Day, and those children are gone? Just imagine. How do you think those mothers now feel? They can't be happy. So tomorrow being Mother's Day, they know what their children would have done to them last year and what their children have said to them to happen this year. And just a few days before this Mother's Day coming up, their children are out of their lives. Those mothers are not happy. So look at it now. Mothers are not happy because they are losing their children. Children are not happy. They are losing their mothers. I saw another one again where somebody's arm was severed. You know. So many things are happening. And we have to bring comfort to persons because there's no point in being cross and putting down people. We have to lift them up. We have to lift them up. We have to encourage them. But those children are traumatized. Those mothers are unhappy just the same. So what are we going to do? We have to seek the Lord's guidance in helping us to help others. Because I may not struggle with a particular problem, but another person may. And when you're struggling with issues and you cannot see a way out, you're going to become defeated. And you may want to give up. And I don't think none of us, whatever the situation is, none of us should give up. Mm-mm. Let us fight it out. Go it, struggle it out, right to the end. Go with it right out to the end. Master it out. Measure it out. Don't give up. The day you give up, that's when you're lost. But if you struggle it right out to the end, you'll be victorious. You can tell others about your battle, but giving up means that you're defeated. Right? So, okay. No, because I was just trying to focus triple X. Let me say triple X. I was just trying to focus on the mothers as to we're on the Mother's Day weekend, and tomorrow with the Mother's Day. Hi Jane Bito. Tomorrow be Mother's Day, right? So I was just trying to focus on the mother. But the Father's Day comes up in June. So I would not touch the fathers yet. Because their time is going to come up in June. The mothers tomorrow. So many fathers take the role as a mother because the children's mother may have gone and become gone. They may be separated or illness or become unalive for some reason. And thank you to you, Jito. Thank you, thank you. Happy to have you. Hope you'll come again another time. Okay, nice having you, Jane. Nice having you. I look forward to see. And Jito, you're going to go, but subscribe. Please subscribe before you go and like up the live and come again, right? I'd love to see you again. Okay, Jito, Jane. Right. So some homes right at this moment they are sad because their mothers are no more there. Either they are separated or they're divorced or they're at some place in an institution sick like in an hospital, or they are passed on, become unalived, maybe through accidents or something like that. So those children are going to be traumatized and unhappy. And likewise, when it's the father is missing from the home, it affects the children just the same. So when it comes to Father's Day and a father is not there, it makes the children unhappy. So, we need both sides. But both parents may not be living together, but the child would know that they are both alive. So on a Mother's Day, you show all your love to your mother. On the Father's Day, you do it to the father as well. When they are living together now, it's a little different. But can you imagine your child was with you last year and that's been going well, and then just a few days before Mother's Day, your child is found in a barrel with her head off and upside down and thing, or is found in a pool, that sort of way. So those mothers are not going to be happy. They don't even want to hear the word Mother's Day. More so if it's only one child they have. Right, Triplex? Or Jane? If it's one child, they are not going to be happy. And to be honest, it is hard. Fathers, they come. There are no fathers because somebody unalived them, or they were sick, or they met in an accident and they passed on. So much things. So these children are oftentimes left bewildered and unhappy. Understand? So sometimes the mother is both the mother and the father for the children. And sometimes the father does the same thing. You understand? Sometimes the stepmother may take the role, but sometimes the stepmother and the stepchildren doesn't get along well. Sometimes they do. Sometimes, it helps. It helps the children to know that they have a stepmother because they would have lost their mother, and the stepmother treated them very well. But some stepmother, I'm told, doesn't treat their stepchildren well. So these children tend to want to run away from the house and go far up the places and that sort of thing. So I was just trying to, encourage persons, no matter what, you lose your family member and they're gone. It is hard, I'm telling you, it's hard. It is very, very hard. And you're left alone. Nobody, no mother, no father, nobody. It is sad, but we can't just bury sadness on those children. We have to lift them up, encourage them. Because the more sadness you pour out and pour out, they become disheartened. They become disheartened. So we have to find a way to lift their spirits so they can feel happy. Right? That's my thinking on it. That's what I think. Because it's so hard. It's really, really hard. Children has to bear a lot. So sometimes you hear that they are missing. Sometimes they never find them again. Sometimes they may, more than 70% of the time they don't find them again. They're gone. Disappear. The way they're gone, they never return. Just memories. Like the song says, memories don't live like people do. They always stay with you. Whether memories good or bad, there is something that you have. Oh yeah. Memories don't live like people do. They always stay with you. Whether memories good or bad, that is something that you'll have. Right. So memories lives on. Memories lives on. People change, but memories still live. A person will treat you good today, remember, but after tomorrow they become a bad person. The memories still lives on. So, tell me now, are you saying that you still don't have anything to share about your growing up years, or how you relate to persons who have helped you in your time, or if you're a mother, how do you feel when you're being recognized on Mother's Day, how do you feel? You must feel good, man. That's what I'm trying to get from persons. You must feel good. So if persons are not appreciative, doesn't matter whether they say Happy Mother's Day or not. That person is not a happy person. No, that's like a person who is mm, not nice to be around. Because if you're not a happy person, it's hard for persons to stay around you because it means that you're angry and your words are going to be very demotivating. You know? So for us to have persons around us, we have to have an environment that is open for persons to approach us. Yeah, we have to have that sort of environment. If we are just, you know, it is going to be hard. It's going to be hard. Yes, some person having internet issues. I'm so happy it's not bothering me tonight, but sometimes that's what it does. Yes, 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 people. Lucy, you're back. I'm still here. I'm still here. I'm going on another few minutes. You can check. Some persons are gone. They are preparing. They're preparing for Mother's Day preparation tomorrow. So they're not able to stay on the live that long. So they pop in and pop out. But because I don't have a mother to do anything for, I am here to expound my appreciation to all the mothers. So I'm hoping to be taken care of tomorrow as a mother, but me of my own self, reaching out to others and let them feel happy to talk about their feelings. The persons are not so keen on it tonight. I guess they are a little tired and they don't really, and not everybody believe in this Mother's Day thing. Not everybody believe in it. But I don't force people. You have your beliefs, why you believe in it, why you don't. But what I do know is it is nice to recognize, give some recognition to persons. And if it is one time in the year, I know persons would have done it throughout the year. But if it's even at this one point, let it be known publicly. Yes. So I think. Hi, Danae. How are you doing? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I hope you're looking forward to a happy day tomorrow. Thank you. Thank you so much. And I hope you have the same tomorrow and nicer. And I hope all your aspirations with all your family members makes you feel appreciated tomorrow. That's it. That you feel appreciated and that you'll enjoy the day and you just sit back and allow the others to do what they are doing and just appreciate the day. Appreciate the day. Take a time off from the busy schedule of the Sunday unless you have to go to work. Just sit back and let the others work in the kitchen and let them do everything. Because basically they may fix breakfast and dinner. Or they may take you out. Right? And say, come mom, if you're a mother. And even if you're not a mother and you've been like a mother to them, they will do that too. Persons will do that. And if nobody comes, don't be sad. Just enjoy the day. Just enjoy the day. So I look forward to persons having a grand day tomorrow, a grand time with their family members. And you know what would be nice too? The thought has just come to me. If you know of another person well, Culture-wise, it's different. But in where I'm from, when we know of somebody who is alone, the one with their children, anybody nearby, persons would take them out or take a meal or some gift to them to let them feel appreciate and feel good. Some people do that, but depending on the culture, maybe it's different. Yeah, man. Nice of you to stop by. Mm-hmm. Now, I will go in another few minutes. In another few minutes. 10:39. In another few minutes, I'll end the live. I'm happy to be here still, and I'm thankful for those persons who came on the live. They helped make my Saturday night bright. So when I leave here and I finish what I have to do and get into my bed, I can have a restful sleep because they are going to be so involved tomorrow. They're going to be so feted nice and treated well. And if you're alone, don't worry. Just do as you have what you have to do, and the day will go by so quickly that you don't even notice it. That you won't even notice it. Well, the day will go by so quickly that you will not even notice it. So quickly. You will not even notice it. So quickly, my dear people. So quickly. Yeah. I'm going to, what's the last one now? I'm just hang on for a few minutes to see if anybody will come. And I'm going to just sing a little song to end the live. When he cometh to make up his jewels, all his jewels, precious jewels, is loved and is so bright, like the stars of the morning, his bright crowns adorning. They shall shine in their beauty, bright gems for his crown. Little children, who loves their Redeemer. All his jewels, precious jewels, is loved and is owned. Like the stars of the morning, his bright crowns adorning. They shall shine in their beauty, bright gems for his crown. He will gather, he will gather the gems for his kingdom. All the pure ones, all the bright ones, is loved and is owned. Like the stars of the morning, his bright crowns adorning. They shall shine in their beauty, bright gems for his crown. Right? Children are like gems, right? They shine today, in that they grow, then they get old, and then they go. Some of us children, we realize that they don't live to get old. They they tend to either most time accident or violently. But they are gems. And because they are gems, they treat us nicely. So we treat them well. So when they become an adult, their children treat them well just the same. So it will be passed on, right? So we were gems to our parents. They are gone. We have our children now. They are our gems. And that's how it's likely it's going to go, right? So let us be nice, let us be loving. And when the day comes, if tomorrow is just another day, if you're not able to be treated the way you'd have loved to be treated, maybe your family is not able to take you out to have a nice meal at a lovely restaurant. Maybe they are watching the spending now because, as you know, some persons are out of jobs, so they're trying to spend less so they can have more for the rainy day. Or just maybe they are children in school and they need the money. So just treat it as another day. And if you can find something in your house to prepare for everybody to eat and be happy, you do that. And another day will come when everybody can have a wonderful day. It may not be on a Mother's Day, maybe on a day that you may not even expect. And that is it again. Most persons tend to put out more effort at Christmas time because they say it comes at the end of the year. So they try to do everything, you know. So the little they have, they do their best. So whatever it is, guys, some of us, our mothers are not here. They are passed on many years ago, and we tend to reflect on what we would have done to them. They are gone. Let us teach our children so that they can do to us and to their children will do to them so that it will love. The bottom line is love. And if we do that, we will be able to make a better society and be able to have our children becoming more responsible towards their families, whether they have children or not, they'll be more responsible because we have laid the foundation. As I said earlier, if we don't lay a foundation, there's no basis way we can develop to any level because the children are our men and women of tomorrow. Okay? So, guys, I'm going to end the live. I'm thankful for those who had come in and for those who have stayed outside to look in. I'm still thankful to have you. And for those who have liked the live, spent some time on the live and shared, I'm still happy. And I know persons are going to replay the live. I am happy for them too. So whatever it is, I'm always happy for what you contribute towards the live to make the channel successful. So remember, we have so many live stream videos. We have so many long videos. Watch them because the channel needs the watch hours. And the watch hours, we need it to make the channel grow even more. So I'm about to wrap up now. So have a wonderful night and a wonderful day tomorrow. And all being well, I plan to be on tomorrow evening. So have a nice evening, everybody. Rest well, and God be with you. Good night.